Hi everybody, it is April and today we're going to answer the questions that all new quilters have. You have a question, we have an answer. Now you're probably wondering how we're going to do this because I've been quilting for a little while and sometimes I forget that there are people out there who have questions like, how do I do a 1/4 inch seam? What do I do with this thing that came with my machine? Well, this is going to be called Quilting with Sherry. And Sherry is a new quilter. She oftentimes has questions that I can answer, but I forget to include in my videos. So we're going to take this opportunity to watch Sherry make a quilt, and she's going to ask all of those questions that you new quilters want answers to. Now, if you have been quilting for years, don't go anywhere. There are different ways to do everything. And I want all the new quilters out there to understand that. And you pick the way that works best for you. For example, do you pre-wash your fabric or do you not pre-wash your fabric? I have an opinion about that, and I know that other quilters do as well. So, you guys who are out there who are experienced, I need you. If you have a different answer than I have, please put it in the comments below. And then all of you all who are new can read through those comments and get different opinions on how to do things. So if you want to keep up with Quilting with Sherry, then make sure that you subscribe so you won't miss an episode. Now, I personally think that you should have a new machine if you're a new quilter. How about you all? So Sherry has a brand new Janome 5300 QDC, and what a better way to start this series than an unboxing. So let's get busy. All right, Sherry, you finally get to get in the box. Yay!
Okay.
Sherry, do you know what this is?
No.
So this is a foot lever, and what it enables you to do is raise and lower your foot without using your hands. So I personally don't use this. I know a lot of quilters do, so we'll have to demonstrate how this works. All right, these are the foots. These are the foots. Is this the foot you bought?
No, that is a magnifying glass.
Oh.
There's 3 of them.
All right. These are magnifying glasses. You know we can all use these. And it came with 3 different strengths, or I think strengths. This is awesome. All right. So we'll have to figure out how to use these. Okay, this is called a power cord. I think we're all familiar with that.
This sits on top of the machine.
This shows you all the different stitches that the machine has, and there's a little contraption here so that it sits on top of the machine. Very nice.
This is a quilting attachment.
Ooh, we have quilting attachments. Ah.
There's the feet.
Okay, so here are our needles, our seam ripper, our thread thingy that goes when you want to do it either sideways or straight up and down, a brush to clean your machine, spool covers, bobbins, and different feet. And we get instructions. Now this is for those people who don't like a little challenge, you know, you want to know how to do it before you start doing it. Instruction book, and I believe this is the Spanish version. And then there's a CD, instructional DVD, excuse me. It comes with a table. This right here is really the reason that Sherry bought this machine. Ah, look at this. Okay, so this is a cover. Look at all of that protection, all of that styrofoam. This is, woo, oh look, it comes out. My brother
You already
machine,
broke it.
my brother machine has this in the top of the cover. So I don't know if this probably doesn't stay. So here you go. Anybody know what this is? Do you know what this is?
Power or pedal.
Yay, foot pedal.
Oh, good Lord.
And there is the beautiful Janome machine.
It only weighs 15 pounds, but I think it's heavy.
So this is a nice travel machine. And let's see if we just put this, does it go this way?
Yeah. it sits
Very
right down on it.
nice.
It's not wiggly or nothing.
Cool.
Yay.
All right. Have machine, will travel.
Sherry's going to decorate this.
Ooh, vinyl. I see some vinyl and stickers coming up.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we're going to get this machine plugged in, and Sherry has a little project for my granddaughter, who is supposed to be born really soon.
Baby Lily.
Baby Lily. We'll give this guy a test run with a burp cloth project.
Do you want to tell them where I got it?
I do. Busy Lady Quilt Shop. Jennifer is the owner, and we're actually going to a retreat here real soon. So Jennifer has these machines. She is a Janome dealer.
In Mount Washington.
Yes, in Mount Washington, Kentucky. I'm going to put her information in the description below so that if you're interested in a machine that is a Janome, you can contact her.
Is there a way to slow this thing down?
Yes, I'm glad you asked.
Ah! I went off.
Right here is a...
Because it was flying.
Okay, so here is a slider, and it's got arrows, so it's got slow to super fast. A nest.
Keep looking for... Okay, so slow is this way.
Uh-huh.
That thing took off.
And you can speed it up while you're sewing if you need to.
Oh, you don't have to go middle. It can go a little bit.
Right, you put it wherever you're, whatever spot you're comfortable.
Okay.
And you should never sew over a pin
Why?
because it could break your needle or cause your machine a problem.
Well,
I know, that old school, that it wasn't that way. My mother sewed over pins all the time.
just once?
I would just hold it. There you go.
Okay.
Woohoo!
Okay. Stop. Oh. Go backwards.
So what you want to do if you're going to rip stitches out, go forward and then go backward. It's called back tacking. Just secures your stitch. And corners, to me, they seem to like do themselves almost. You know, like rounding it, it almost, if you hold it right, it just goes right around the curve.
Okay. Cut. All right, now this will be easier because it's straight.
Yep. Do you want to cut that string?
No. But you do.
Yeah, I do.
cut the string. It just was in there.
Oh, this is where you ripped it out. The beauty of sewing. If you mess it up, you rip it out and do it over.
I love that thing.
Mm-hmm. Kai, seam ripper, awesome. They make good scissors too.
All right. So those magic pins, can you iron with them on it? Is that what their big deal is? What's the big deal with them?
I don't know.
Isn't there some that you can iron on them?
Maybe that's what it is.
That you can like do this and iron on them?
I don't know. Do you want a pin to pin?
No, I don't want to iron on it if it ain't.
I'll look it up, or somebody in the comments, let us know why a smart pin's so smart. They come in different sizes. This is specifically for piecing. You don't want to pin it?
Well, I don't want to iron on it.
Well, we'll find out if it doesn't work.
I don't want a belt. Here. Don't do it.
It's not going to hurt it. Hold on.
Iron it. Please.
Bossy.
I said please.
Ironing it, it makes it nice and smooth, and then you just sew it. Don't mess it up.
Really?
Okay, so now what are we doing?
I have no idea. I'm putting this thing down.
We're top stitching.
Oh, here we go. I keep looking for the foot.
So top stitching makes it look pretty, and it enables you to close the little area that you used to turn the project right side out.
I'm going real slow on this because I want to make sure I get it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that is with when you're going over the seam that or closing the seam where you turned your project right side out, you want to make sure you get it secure. And we're using Madeira thread on top. It's a cotton. And then probably Aurifil in the bobbin. And the Janome seems to like it. The tension looks good. So if you're worried about a 1/4 inch seam, there is tape. And I didn't know what this tape was for, but what you do, it's like washi tape. It doesn't stick permanently. And it's got a red line in the center, and that is where your needle is positioned. So if your needle lines up with the red line, this to the right is a 1/4 inch, and to the left is a 1/4 inch. So if you line your fabric up with these lines, you'll sew a 1/4 inch seam. A 1/4 inch seam is kind of subjective, depending on what tool you're using to measure. As long as you use your 1/4 inch seam and you use the same measurement tool for your entire project, you should be good. So I'm sending this home with Sherry. You can also check out your foot and see if it is a 1/4 inch. So then you can use the edge of your foot.
Did it cut it?
Yep.
Oh, it
Look
did good.
at how
Now, I know there's
pretty.
2 lines there, but that's because of the... It did pretty good.
I like it.
Yeah. So, there you go. I'm ready.
Ready for baby Lily. So now, I know you all are dying for the next episode of Quilting with Sherry. She's unboxed her new machine and she's got her project all ready, packed up in this box. You want to show them what you're going to do?
I'm going to sew these together.
Okay.
And I'm going to sew this with it. Whoa.
So Sherry wants to do a 5-inch square quilt or a charm square quilt. So this is the fabric, and remember, it's for her husband, so it's for a guy. So she wanted to do colors that were more guy colors. And here's her charm pack. And then what we're gonna do is take this gray, which is kind of a grungy gray. It is basic gray grunge, that's why it's grungy. And we, Sherry, will be cutting 5-inch squares out of this, and she'll be putting the charm pack together with these 5-inch squares. Thank you so much for watching. If you have anything in particular that you have questions about, then just ask Sherry. And if there's anything in particular that you would like to see Sherry make, just let us know. Have a great day, eat some chocolate, and be kind to everyone. Until next time, bye. Say bye, Sherry. Bye, Quilting with Sherry. Okay, this needs to be scooched back a little bit.
I just want to play with the machine. You're torturing me.
Yeah, I am.